Hey everybody, we got a hurricane coming again. I'm not too sure where it's going to go yet. People are starting to, I think, getting very concerned about their first hurricane. I mean, people have moved in, they've never been through one before, and so they're really concerned about it. And they're doing the right things. They're watching the news, getting updates of what's happening, where it's at. But I'm going to show you a few things if you guys don't mind. I know it's probably going to maybe seem a little stupid. I'm not an expert in this in any way. But Sue and I's been through this makes probably about 6 hurricanes we've been through. There's a few things you can do to stop some damage around your house. Have respect for your neighbor's house also. And your neighborhood, for that matter. It keeps it cleaner after the hurricane passes. When you drive around your neighborhood, you're going to see what I'm talking about. All the trash that'll be laying around. So I'm not an expert, like I said, but I have been through a few. The one thing that I do know that was advised to me by a Hurricane Katrina survivor was plan on the electricity going out. Once it goes out, you're not going to have water. So fill the bathtub up with water before the hurricane hits, because you can always take a bucket and you can always flush the toilet. And I will do that, even though the last few hurricanes we've had, we've never lost electricity here. But what if we do? That's what you got to play that game, that what if game. Another thing, make sure you have something you can use around the house in case there's a blackout for light. What I do is I take all my solar lights and I bring them in the house, because each solar light will last at least 8 hours. I got some brand new ones out there and I timed them. They last all night long, they stay on. So I know that out of 4, I think I got, or maybe 6, and you figure one of them per a night, I got enough out there to last a week. So I've got those, and this little thing, let's take a walk, and I'll point them out for you. Woo, boy, it's a hot one. And that hurricane is expected when it gets into this hot the water up there in the Gulf, it's going to increase in strength really fast. Now, where is it going to hit on the coast? They don't really know yet. You're going to hear about things, those of you that are new here, you're going to hear things like the hurricane adjustment, the wobble, all kinds of stuff. So they don't really know yet. They just got a general idea. So don't panic too much yet. This plant here, it's probably going to go in the garage, even though I don't think it needs to go anywhere because this is kind of a wind protected area, but I'll probably put it all in there anyway. All these plants out front here that belong to Sue, all of them, those are weapons. Those are little bombshells that the wind can blow around from one neighbor to the other. All these chairs, all this stuff out here is going to go in the garage because the wind will pick this stuff up and blow it everywhere. This is Sue stuff. These things, that there, to get picked up and blow around, this is a weapon that could actually stick in somebody. Now I know the odds are it's not going to happen, but it could. So all these plants, all this, all that. My shells under here, they're going to go in the garage. These weeds here that Sue's been trimming, all that's going to go in the garage because all that's going to get blowed around in somebody else's yard. It's my trash, and I don't want my trash ending up in somebody else's yard. There's a solar light there. There's one. There's another one. You can't even hardly see it right there. These are the new ones here. These are LEDs. There's one. There's one. There's one. All of them is going to go in the house. These I know last 8 hours because they're on all night long. So there's 1, 2, there's 3, 8 hours there. That's 24 hours of light. There's another one right there. 8 hours. There's 32 hours. There's a solar light there. That's a solar thing. Here's another solar light here. I probably won't take those in, but I'll use them. As far as the trees go, I don't have any dead limbs, prawns. They're all good. So the odds are those will be fine. Solar panels up on the roof. Who knows how they'll be during a hurricane. Last hurricane I lost some shingles. And generally speaking, unless the hurricane comes in a different direction, and here they're not. Wherever you lost shingles the last time, that's what you want to keep an eye on this time. So the last time I lost some shingles was on this side of the house. It was actually right in through there. And I put the new ones on myself. So, and I got more in there in case something happens, but I'll have to keep an eye on them. Here in the back, all this, as you see here, well, except that big one right there. It weighs 100 pounds, so I'm not moving it. But that, I'm not moving all of them either. They're too full of dirt. They're not going anywhere. The grill, I'll probably put the grill inside the lanai. That'll get it out of here. This ain't gonna go anywhere. I'll probably just take it and lay it on the ground right here. That's not going anywhere. None of this is probably gonna go anywhere. I know it looks like a mess in there, doesn't it? It needs cleaned out. But believe it or not, all that stuff you see in there is actually Florida plants. See in the ground right there? Right, that little sign stuck in the ground. That's whenever they come around and spray your yard or treat your grass or whatever you're paying for, they stick them in the ground. If you're a pet owner, it lets you know that they've been treated there. Those little things should be taken out of your yard. I guarantee you they'll all disappear. Those are called Mexican petunias. Somebody asked me about that one time. Them blooms only last one day. Tonight they'll all fall off, and tomorrow there'll be a whole batch of new ones. Well, there you go. That's a short little video of little things that you can do for yourself and your neighbors. Be careful, be aware, use common sense. If you're going to leave town because of the hurricane, make sure you clean your yard up, get all this stuff out of the way, because just because you're gone, out of sight, out of mind, don't mean it's not going to affect somebody. Right over there, see that sign in the yard where Deans or somebody has sprayed them bushes? That sign's going to disappear. It's going to be blown around. If you think you need to run the dishwasher, wash any clothes, anything that water would be needed for, prepare in case the electricity should happen to go out. Run your dishwasher and get the dishes clean. Make sure the tub's full of water to be able to flush the toilet just in case. All those little things like that. I'm adding this in later because it just dawned on me. A couple little other suggestions. If you're like me, my lanai is enclosed with glass doors, and I don't want to take a chance of them breaking, or at least I want to slim it. So what I'm going to probably do is but when the high winds really start to get here, which would be a lot of rain too, I'm going to open all them doors to let the air go through the lanai. If I shut them doors, which is really what I'd rather do, but it's only single pane glass, could break. The doors are only guaranteed up to 90 miles per hour. And I don't want to go through the argument about warranty, and that's what'll happen. So I don't want to do that. Here's another thing to do before the hurricane hits, is wash the clothes. If you think you're going to need to wash your clothes, do it now. Do it before the electricity goes out. If you think you need to take a shower, do it right before the hurricane hits. That way, in case, sorry for the echo, but that way in case the water or the electricity does go out, this you don't have to worry about right now. You've had your shower. And if you've got a whole house generator or a portable generator to run refrigerators and things like that during the power outage, start them up now. Make sure you got the gas, especially for the portable generators. Make sure you got 5 gallons of gas sitting somewhere. If you've got a whole house generator, I'd say fire that baby up. Check it out. Make sure she's running okay. She probably is, but make sure she's running okay. Food in the refrigerator. If you need to do any grocery shopping, I'd do it at least 2 days before the hurricane's predicted to be here. And even if we don't have a problem, you're gonna eat the food later. It's not gonna go to waste. So make sure you got what you need in there. Medical supplies. If you need any special medical supplies, I'd say get your stuff, make sure you got it now. Don't wait till the last minute, because the stores are gonna be closing. When the hurricane hits, they're gonna close the stores and then people are gonna go home. You are basically gonna be out of luck. Hurricane preparedness. Nothing like it. Make sure you have your survival kit in place, like I have. Okay, that's all you can do. You're prepared. Now it's just a matter of just hunker down and hope for the best. Hopefully your shingles will stay in place, nothing gets damaged, neighbor's trash doesn't get blowed all over the neighborhood. Good luck. I'll see you guys on the other side of the hurricane when it passes through. Let me know how it goes, especially you first-timers never been through a hurricane before. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what your plans are. Send me an email. Put a comment below. I'm always interested of how people handle these things. Put a comment on what you're going to be doing, because I may have forgot something. There's so many things you can do. I may have forgot something. Help the new people out that's never been through a hurricane before. Let us know what you're doing. With that, be safe. Okay. There you have it. Common sense, yes. That's really all you got to do is use common sense on something like this. Is the hurricane coming? Yes. Are people panicking? I'm sure there's a few that are. This was in the paper the other day, and I really couldn't report it. I'll put it out there today. Make sure you buy the high premium gas. I forget the numbers. It goes like what, 87, 86, 87, 90 or something. Anyway, buy the high stuff, the 90, the highest grade stuff they got, because the delivery truck of gas made a mistake. They put diesel in the gas tanks. So you're going to think what you think is regular gas, and it's got gas and diesel mixed. I don't think your car's going to run very well that way, and it may cause some damage. And one of the places they had in there was BJ's. So don't buy gas at BJ's right now unless you buy the high octane stuff. So with that being said, I'll get out of here. I'll say good luck during a hurricane. Be safe, use your common sense, and you'll be just fine. See you all on the other side.